Hello, Spec Smith here, and welcome to Judgment Apocalypse Survival Simulation. As stated, this is a survival game based on Judgment. So, we'll go ahead and get into it. Go ahead and show you the mods we're using. We've increased our base size to 148.80 instead of the 50/50 start. This also, I believe, affects the map. We're also using log walls. More like palisades instead of getting this point sticks like you see in the background over here. You get just straight up and down walls. We're also getting more stressful bows and this fudge waff mod. This right here actually adds a lot of stuff to it. I enjoyed a lot, so we're going to be using that. Instead of like maybe 3 tiers of stuff, it gives you 10 or 5 tiers. So we'll go ahead and close that. We're going to start a new game. We'll go challenging. We won't play the introduction. Go ahead and randomize this a bunch of times to make this challenging. This is pretty much like a tutorial for combat. So we'll go ahead and get on. Alright, so we got Artisan, Fighter, and a Cultist. Alright, well we have a Witch on one side, so we can use dark weapons. We have our Soldier, we can use rare firearms. And we have our Artisan, Merchant, so he gets better pistol accuracy. He's anemic, so less movement speed and less nutrition. Brute does more damage. I'm assuming, is that just straight up damage? Possibly. But this guy is going to be fairly slow, and he's a believer, so he'll probably be better as a researcher. We can also change these guys up, and we can redo them. Now, the only one I'm going to actually change is this one. I'm going to change her from Gusta. Where is it? Sure, have eye face, hair color. Okay. I was going to try and change her from male to female because there's a buddy of mine, but he's just going to have to deal with being a girl, which is fine. We'll call her let's call her Brandon. That's your name, bud. Oh. Sorry, you're just gonna have to deal with it. You're a girl. Nothing new. Nothing new though. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started.
It was one of your monthly camping trips, escaping the daily routine, drinking beers and telling jokes. All of a sudden, 2 terrified hunters come running out of the dark, screaming at you to hide. You hear loud growling noises from the woods behind them. Out of the trees appears the creature, a beast like nothing you've ever seen before, straight out of a horror tale. It catches up with the hunters, and they turn to fight. The strange creatures lie dead. What were those things? They look like demons straight out of a horror film. But it's not over. You hear more growling sounds from the dark woods. More of the menacing creatures come swarming into the clearing. The hunters are surrounded and yell at you to run. You waste no time and do as they say. You climb a small hill that affords a clear view of the nearby town. It is already burning. You can hear the sound of growling and panicked screams carried across the wind. The creatures are everywhere. Going back is not an option. You decide to move away from the town, deeper into the woods. You find a remote clearing where you decide to regroup and try to figure out what just happened.
Ah, yes, the woods. Alright, so we're fighting demons. Let's see. So once we're done loading, we'll go ahead and get started on our base building and basic tutorial stuff that they always have on this. Yeah. It's taking a long time to load. There we go. Alright, so shelter, we need a place to rest as you fight your flight from those things left you bruised and exhausted, yada yada yada. Your explosions. Be a matter of time before government calls them bombers. Haha, they don't know things. So we'll go ahead and just make ourselves a nice little base. We'll go ahead and build a log cabin, a well, a food table, and bed. Food table and bed have to be indoors. We'll go ahead and pause real quick. We'll look around, see what we got where. We got minerals up here. We got lost stone. Hey, we got metals right next to where we're at. That actually helps us out a little bit. We also have scrap of medicine with rubble. More stone. What's over here? We got scarecrow. More stuff to scavenge. More. This is diamond. Get to the map. That's Lake Tier. Pumpkins. Some more minerals. Those are useful for making compounds. More minerals there. What we got here? More scavenging. We have another scarecrow. Second scarecrow. Come down, we got pumpkins, we got blood rubies over here. Diamonds, that should be about it, yeah. And we got more metal resources just to the south of us. Now, we got a decent clearing right here, so I figure we go ahead and build up here. Just up in this area, build a couple of log cabins up here on top, and then we'll build a couple more on the bottom. We'll wall it off once we have the research, once we have that research. So we'll go ahead here, we'll go ahead and do big log cabin. How close do I want to get to this minerals? Just go ahead and pop one here. That's gonna get filled. We're gonna go back, we're gonna build, we're gonna well. We'll do one right. Alright, let's do one right there. Give it 2 spaces. Now we'll go ahead and let them work on it. Now, each one of these guys actually has their own skill tree. They have a bunch of these things that help them out. With her being a fighter, it also changes what she can level up at and priorities. So training and patrol are her 2 main things. And with patrol, she's able to move. She's able to do that about 50% better than everyone else. With that also being said, why are you? Okay, you guys are already done. Cool. Go ahead and just do regular play then. We'll go build food table right there, build. I'm looking for bed right there. There you go, task. We'll go ahead and start cutting down some of these trees. Yeah. Gonna cut down these trees right here. We're going to work on these guys' priorities. Now, where they have the arrows, they level up quicker doing that stuff. Oh, yeah. Build an experimental table and research farming. Again, that's going to require us to build another log cabin. I could get the smaller one, however, I just feel like those get way too claustrophobic. So we're going to wait for a second, let them build that up. Come back over to priorities so we can see who can do what. He can level up by doing chopping trees, and we can actually have that actually help out. We have no one who's really good at farming right now, so we'll go ahead and put Seth for farming, and we can do fetch water. We'll have her do the builds. We'll have him do craft, chop, craft, mine, and then there, because this fetching water is actually one of the. It's a continuous thing. It just does not stop. Alright, we got that. So we're gonna go down another 2. We're gonna have to rotate this. Common Fury for that. There we go. And they're gonna go ahead and start building that up. This is what we're gonna get. We gotta get 5 research. In order to get the research, we have to go to get this experiment table and then also a workbench. Workbench is always use craft stuff. Occult library, obviously it takes a little bit of time, but we could actually do some of the research. We go research. Occult and rituals are where you do occult research. I could do everything from making runes to doing actual spells. Occult does the weapons, which is Bane. And then we have, it goes down, so like we holy armor right here. That right there is tier 3 armor, and it's actually fairly good. We got Health Forge, we got Demonite armor. Demonite's actually fairly easy to get once you get the Survivor. And then straight on. Rituals are the ones that do the pretty much spells. Logistic ritual, mana chant, concentration ritual, yada yada yada. And on one of these, mana focus, that's the one that you actually have a sixth research or resource that's not up here that will show up in your base inventory once you get that far. Yeah, so these guys are still building up. They're building that. We'll be going after some of the stone and clay here in a few minutes. What I'm thinking is we build up pretty much enough for 3 stone buildings on each, and that does take some time to get to. Those are down here at construction. It'll take us a little bit to get there, but the large stone, which is a 3x4, so 12 spaces, we'll be able to get that. So we'll go build, we'll hit the experiment table. Go ahead and rotate that there. Go ahead and build a workbench. Put that there. Once those 2 are built up, we'll be doing mostly research. Who does our research right now? Because they do make that a priority. Skills, who does research? Ronald, priority. Alright, so nobody is prioritizing that. Seth. We'll move Seth up and we'll move him up there. No. There. That way, when she gets done with building, she can start fetching water. I believe Seth is, not Seth. Jimmy's gaining his experience, and Brandon here. There you are, Brandon. Hope you enjoy. I could have randomized it to another male. No. It was too good not to be true. Soldier? Come on. Or fighter. A fighter with a background of soldier. And come on. You cannot deny that one. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and speed this up so we get this stuff done quicker. Counting man, so we have a day and a half worth of food left and 4 days worth of water. So if we run out of food, they start starving, they will die. And there's Jimmy, he's working on that. There we go. The one who's meant to do research will now come up here. And then Brandon, you're now our water boy. Water girl. There you go. One scientific research. Sorry about that. So we almost got this set of wood done, so what I'm thinking is we build up the next one right here. We can use that for the... maybe. That or I might just leave it. No, I need another one, because we need a brick. We need one more of these and we can start changing these out. And then the next one over here would be brick, brick, That'll leave a hallway in between each. And we have enough research done. Alright, so going back up here, go hit the farming, build 2 vegetable farms. Here comes the real planning, because what I'm thinking is we have a brick house here, and then back here on one of these 2 sides, or one of the other sides, we have our entrance, we have graveyard type, we have our wood farm, because wood is actually very important in this. Same with the water, and then we also have a farming area. We'll put it over on this side. That one needs to be chopped still. So we'll do one more, like I said, one more. So there. Oh, come on, it's not even done yet. 3. With that being said, get research, log wall, and we'll also work on getting patchwork done. So that gives us reinforcement. Next person we get hopefully will be an engineer, so we can stick them on the workbench, or a farmer. So again, farm. 2, 3? Yeah, 3. 2, 3. That's gonna stick out one more. That's gonna stick out one more up here and over there. We did it there, then so yeah, we'll put it right there. Instead, we'll go back to task. We'll do one more cut straight over. We'll go build. We'll do the vegetable farm over here. And we'll have it come down. And we always build farther that way. We'll have it come down this way right here, right there. We'll build 2 of them. And we need more stones for that. So this is where we gotta do mining as well. So task, we'll go ahead and query that out. Build. Alright, so that's done. We've got to more or less wait for a half a second. That's going to be our cold research location to start. And we got enough for that. This is where the wood field generator comes in, because our next thing will be the crafting, and then weapons. Jimmy's building that up right now. What do we have on farming priorities? Brandon. That's all you right there. We have on crafting. That would be Jimmy. So once you're done with wood, you get to build us our other fun stuff, which actually would include. That's done. Which will include scrap and our billy clubs. Brandon's being a loser right now, just dumping in the water. See, this is where we get problems. We have no food. I just started us off way horribly. So we gotta reprioritize them. We have plenty of water. Priorities, food. Go ahead and do that. This right here will actually give us. Yeah, that'll give us 3 food and give us a little bit. I'm going to make 3 of these before we're done. Like, we're out of food now. And there's Jimmy's gonna go up. He's gonna make ourselves some food. We're already starving. Food right now is out. Hungry. So so we got a little bit of food. They're gonna go over and they're gonna eat a little bit. Bam, bam. It won't restore them all the way, but will definitely help. And we have a level up. Jimmy, what can you give me? You're good at gathering and crafting. Aren't you my... let's give you crafting for now, because you're gonna be that guy. There we go. Build. Almost. 2 more. Two more, 3 more. 2 more. Oh, so close. But we are now almost out of it again. And they will slowly lose health as they get hungry again. Now this right here will be ready to give us a little more here in a few minutes. We got a lot of research. Let's go ahead and spend some of those. We're gonna hit that. We're not gonna worry about that. So that right there is needed for first for the training area. Stop is hungry, but there's no. Brandon's hungry, but found nothing to eat. Yeah. And we have the next one done. Alright, so we'll hit this one right there. Since Brandon's already right there, and then should be immediately able to work on it. Now, with that being said, now this is getting really close. So we're going to go ahead and knock up 3 of those. And we'll also do a single arrow, that way we can do this. Our force to get the reinforced suit, which pretty much just increases your evasion and health, no actual armor. I mean, it's a very good starter. But yeah, we just got 3 clubs queued up. I think he's over there making them now. So he's making them. We're going to be attacked here very shortly. Alright, so we gotta really do some. Alright, the craft priorities. We gotta get this highest. Food will always need to be the highest. Always. Brandon's almost dead. Alright, so we'll go ahead and give you club. We'll go ahead and give you a club. I said, basically the basic. And Jimmy's gonna have to do the actual fighting this time. And we're attacked. Alrighty. Yeah, Jimmy, you're gonna be our strongest. It's a minor demon. I mean, these guys are 1 tier up from bad, the worst of the worst. So we'll have you step center. That'll take him a minute to get to it. I'll have Seth over here, Brandon right here. Once it gets down here, we'll smack this guy around, we'll get some sulfur. We do get loot from these guys. Lasting damage 40%. True. There you go, y'all just beat a minor demon to death with Philly sticks. Next we're going to be scavenging. We'll have to make a team to do that, which we got here. Hey, look, we have a military base right next door with a single imp. That'll give us some scrap, unknown, and ammunition. Ammunition is used to make guns later on. So we'll probably end up doing that. We also have food, which probably be what we need to do now. Scrap, vegetables, clay, stone, wood, vegetable, arrows, water. Yeah. We'll probably hit here first because it's a single minor demon. Again, not a big deal. But we also want to make sure our guys are fairly well healed up. We will be attacked here soon. This right here pretty much tells you about how often we'll be attacked. The more people we have, the faster it goes up. Food is running out, but like I said, we get 2 of these right now. I'm about to make a third once we get to the next stones. Research, woodworking. This will give us all more board, quarterstaff, and wooden shield. In order to get the sawmill to make us boards, so we can make quarterstaff and wooden shields, we need the wood fire generator. In order to make one of those, we need 100 scrap. Stuff that's hungry is nothing to eat. We just got them. Yes, we got coming up with some more. I want to build one more, just to be on the safe side. And stuff is coming over here to help out. And tending. We have another one going. Alright. Come on, there we go. Now the good thing about this game is none of our buildings get destroyed. Bad thing is none of our buildings get destroyed, but we've got enough challenges without having to worry about making sure our buildings are sturdy enough to fight them all. And you know, some of those artistic style is very reminiscent of Don't Starve. It's kind of like that darkness. But with that also being said, our guys aren't going to starve yet. Yet being the key word. They are well on the way. We've got the blessing of the minor demon over there. And this is where we are going to leave off. And if you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up. Tell me what you liked about it. And if there's anything I can improve on, feel free to do so. If you didn't like it, well, there's a dislike button. You can hit that as well. And you can tell me why you disliked it. Anyway, you all have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one.